Heat 17. 12 laps the journey. Brodie Boss, former Queensland champion, on the front row. Away they go. Martin Hawson on the outside got the best of the start. Boss in second place. Jason Beer almost snuck up the inside there on the dispatch. So head out of turn number 3 and 4 the first time. On the outside of Jason Beer is the New South Wales 3 Greg Walling. We've got David Jacoby around. He's sitting down on the curb. The yellow lights have come on. And in a precarious 11th place, so he needs to go forward, and he's not going to with a flat tyre. He's already going backwards, and he's back to last. So David Jacoby, maybe a B main starter after all of that. They're 3 wide down the back straight, and Greg Walling's gone between a couple, including Jason Beer and Martin Hawson, as they complete lap number 1. Out in front, Brodie Boss by a car length from Greg Walling. Hawson third, back to Beer, 5th place, and going okay is Russell back into Ty Galley. They've got Cameron Waters stuck back there in 7th place, and then the 66 of Clint Jones, and Jacoby has put the car on the infield. It's a very, very competitive race out in front. Brodie Boss by half a car length. Greg Walling tried to get underneath, and sneaking right round the outside, well, not actually sneaking, flying around the outside is Martin Hawson. That move has been negated by Walling, and now Hawson's under pressure from Jason Beer. So go down the back straight. Looks like to be a little bit of smoke coming out of the 3 car of Greg Walling. Is now coming up on the inside is Martin Hawson on Beer. Went in very heavily, washed off some speed. And around the outside now comes Russell in 26. Sneaking up the inside is Ty Galley. And our race leader has a handful now with Walling right behind him as they move out of 3 and 4. Hotly contested this one, heat 17. Walling has a guard rubbing on the back right tyre. Jones retires. Walling takes the lead. Boss back to second. Who has stuck up into 3rd place? Well, I can tell you now it's Cam Waters. Sorry, no, it's Jason Beer. Cam Waters is back there in 7th. Waters in 3rd, Hawson 4th. There's 7 cars out there, and they're separated by about 7 car lengths. They come up with 5 to go. Greg Walling just in front from Brodie Boss. Jason Beer right there with Hawson. Ty Galley back to Cam Waters and Russell. They're 3 wide. Oh, look at that. Huge big crash. The 72 car of Martin Hawson. A massive crash, went up on 2 wheels and then made contact with another car and has bicycled up into the fence and rolled over and has done some damage to the catch fence in turn 2 as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Martin Hawson's getting out of the car, which is still on its side. How about putting your hands together for him? Big, big tumble down there in turn 2, but he's out of the car and now back on terra firma. Of the incident as well. It's going to be still a bit of a delay. Here we go with the slow-mo. Have a look at this. Great camera work. It was on 2 wheels for quite some period of time, and then it's hit the catch fence there. Catch fence has certainly done its job, and then upside down it goes. The good news is that Martin's okay, was able to get out and walk to the ambulance.
Just actually down here with Martin Hawson as he actually looks up the giant screen up there for the replay. Marty, most importantly, just have a look. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Everything did its job, and yeah, no, I'm good.
Who just had a chat with the Beer, the 93 car, actually knocked out a gear in front of you there. That was the reason why he lost momentum.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I rode a wheel, or someone was out that I was following. I must have rode a wheel, and yeah, I was a bit of a passenger after that.
Main thing is you're okay. Good to see that.
No worries, thanks.
He's in a precarious position in the point score standings along with several others. Brodie Boss in second as the greens are activated. Jason Beer's another who needs a big point score. Ty Galley in 4th. Back there in 5th place is Russell, and at the tail is Cam Waters. So head down the back straight. The first move is coming from Jason Beard, trying to get underneath the Brody Boss, as Boss is also having a look on the inside at Greg Walling, who leads with 5 laps to go. It's Walling, Boss, back then to Beard, Galley, and then back to Cam Waters and Andy Russell on the outside as they go down into turn 3 and 4 once again. Our race leader is Walling as they move up the main straight with 4 remaining. Boss in 2nd place. 3rd place, Beer. Cam Waters has gone to 4th, Galley back to 5th, and Russell there in 6th place as Beer now moves to the outside of Brody Boss. They'll come into the main straight. Beer on the outside of Boss. They run side by side past us. It's Walling by a car length. Boss, Beer, then Cam Waters. So head down the back straight, then Galley and Russell. They'll come underneath the super screen. 2 laps to go this time around. Heat 17 of the national title. Oh, Boss and Beer. Contact there. Beer went into the wall momentarily, and that's allowed Cam Waters to go through to 3rd spot. Beer fights back on the outside. White flag being prepared. 1 lap of Murray Bridge to go in heat number 17. Greg Walling out in front. Brody Boss in 2nd. Jason Beer's gone back to 3rd place. On the inside is Cam Waters. Back then to Andy Russell and Ty Galley. Waters back to 3rd. Beer back to 4th as they head into turn 3 the final time. But the former national champion Greg Walling is going to prevail. Walling first, Boss in 2nd place. Cam Waters will be 3rd. Then back to Jason Beer, Andy Russell and Ty Galley. No time for the race due to the stoppage. 0.612 was the margin. 15.606 by Cam Waters was the quick lap. It's Greg Walling first, Brody Boss 2nd, and Cam Waters 3rd after the running of heat number 17.